my Sonicwake V2. I was just going to do some maintenance on it, grease the cable, and I realized my motor won't turn. She's totally seized up. I must have had too much fun with it last time I went out, I guess. It's probably been used maybe 15 or 20 times. I'll say 20 times to give it the benefit, but she's definitely stuffed. So I'm going to put another motor in it. I do have this one lying around. The original one is 1900 kV. This one's a 2000 kV. I think I took it out of it's been come out of a new boat. I think it might have been in a Pursuit or something. I'm not really sure, but it's brand new. I'll just have to swap out the terminals. There are only little 4mm terminals on there. So this is a 40mm motor. The length is a little bit longer, but it's not going to interfere with the receiver. And these only have a 120 amp speed controller in, which isn't suitable for, so I'm sure I've got something, a used one here. Here we go. I've got a 175 amp one that I'll put in. Hopefully she fits in their battery tray without too much problem. So I'll just take these bolts out here, and those two there, I guess. At least you don't have to go in that way to get the front of the motor off with this type of motor mount. Makes it much quicker. I've already released the cable, so alright, so hopefully the motor mounts in this, or the bolts in this one are 25mm apart like they are in any standard 40mm motor, and my motor should just go straight in there. So I'll just rip this out. Yep, so it's going to go on that one, and that one. Easy. Alright, I'll just solder up these terminals and put a cooler on it. Okay, so that's on. I've actually never seen a motor mount with 3 bolts in it before. Now this thing is going to be close to 40mm. It's definitely not 36. Oh, there you go. Oh, it's 40mm. There you go. I'm not going to bother using their cooler because, you know, I've got a longer motor in there, so I'll go with a longer cooler. And I do have a used one here, rather than cracking into the new one. So I'm just going to throw that on. A bit of dishwashing liquid is good to put on the O-rings before you slide her on. Okay. Sometimes, like, the sticker can be a problem when you're pushing a cooler on, so it's better to take it off, but it's nice to leave it on there for when you forget what motor you've put in the damn thing. So if I can get past it. Nah, she's coming off. Couldn't win. So I'll just get rid of it. Where'd it go? Ah, there it is. Alright, so we don't have a sticker on there now. I'll have to write it on the hatch of the boat or something, what the KV is. Alright. So, that's going to be good. Alright, that's going to make things easy. And now I'll just swap out the speed controller. My batteries are still on charge for my other boat, so I don't think I'm going to get held up going to the lake. Shouldn't be more than 20-minute job doing all this. these little clamps, I've put them on when I change out the hoses. You wouldn't normally have those in a factory boat. Alright, so I'm going to be losing that switch. How is that held on? Must be another Allen key. Too big. Okay, so this is going in the bin. This will go in the spares that will probably never ever get used again, but oh well. Now, let's see how hard this is going to be to fit. Alright, so I might put a plate here, a little bit of perspex, maybe screw it down onto there, and then I can put a cable tie around here as well as some velcro on that, so I'll just sort that out. So I've just cut a scrap piece of acrylic off, and I'll just bolt that onto there after I clean it up a bit. Using clear stuff like this makes it super easy to drill the holes or to find the holes. No measuring or guessing. There we go, just drill those three out. Alright, so that's my base for my speed controller. A bit of this. Just had to put a longer outlet line on this. Just this outlet here is a little bit further away than the outlet there than it was before. Just pop that around there like that. Okay, I can't put these little clamps on here because there's just not enough room inside there. Okay, so there that is. So it's just bolted in by the two screws there rather than one there and one there. Sorted.